was in, somebody said, "I've done everything. What more can I do?" And someone else replied, "Whatever it is that you're not doing." At first, it sounds like mockery, but sit with it long enough and it starts to sound like prophecy. Because what if the next chapter of your life requires something you've never practiced, never imagined, never been desperate enough to try? I found out that "I've done everything" is rarely about completion. It is about exhaustion. And exhaustion is not always the end of effort. Sometimes it's just the end of perspective. There's a trap in saying, "I've done all I can." The trap is finality. It shuts down curiosity. But the human spirit was not made for walls. It was made for doors that look like walls until you learn how to knock. Finality is a feeling, not a fact. When you feel you're at the end, look again. What you call done may just be a loop. You are repeating the same actions with slightly different flavors, but you are expecting a radically different outcome. Growth doesn't always come from pushing harder. Sometimes it comes from looking wider, from asking new questions, from confronting what you've avoided. So when that guy said, "Whatever it is that you're not doing," maybe he was saying there's more in you, but it's hiding either in parts that you've neglected or parts you're too scared to explore. You have not done everything. You've just done everything your current self is willing to do. But there's a version of you that's not afraid to look foolish, not afraid to start over, not afraid to knock on new doors, even if they open to unfamiliar routes. When you're out of moves, you're not out of possibilities. You've just been invited to evolve. So what more can you do? You already know. It's the thing you've been avoiding. And maybe that's the thing that unlocks everything. It reminds me of Peter saying, "Master, we have toiled all night, but we caught nothing." Peter says, "We've done everything. What more can we do?" Jesus says, "Do the thing you haven't done yet, but do it with my word." Look, there's always a way out. This video is for me as much as it is for you. There's always a way out.